product was first introduced to me by one of our HVAC technicians who introduced me to Jim. Jim explained the concept of it. Then we went and looked at some samples out on the market that have already had the installation of the film put on.
Okay.
And following that, I was more or less sold on the concept, the idea, the cost savings, and all the benefits that go along with the product. From what was explained to me, from a cost-effective point of view, this is something that will pay for itself over a period of time by reducing some of our energy costs.
Great, great. When you brought us in to take a look at the site, there are a number of things that you had going on. You redeveloped the property in many ways. You do a lot of work in renovating the property. And so obviously it was a good fit, but as a heritage site, do you have any specific needs that you have to cater to in order to maintain a heritage site?
Not really, because all the heritage department of the City of Toronto, the Toronto Historical Society, they're concerned about the facade of the building. It has nothing to do with the interior of the building. That's our classification. So as long as we don't change the outside of the building drastically, there are no repercussions. There's nothing that we've got to talk to them about. The film itself doesn't really change the outlook from the outside that much.
Okay.
That it's noticeable, so it ends up being a non-issue. Your guys worked efficiently. Once I got the ball rolling and realizing what we're up against, I think it went relatively smoothly. I didn't get one complaint from any of my tenants. Being there at night and working away was all done after hours. So again, as I say, kudos to your team. They were great. No complaints. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And I have to admit, when we did the sample on the second building on the empty space that I just referred to, I did have the opportunity of being able to go to, it's a window on the west side. In mid-afternoon, I was there with a few of the trades and whatever. We're doing our own little testing of, comparing window A without the film, window B with the film, and we're all like looking at each other, going, "Wow, what a difference!" So
what was the difference that you noticed?
In the actual amount of heat. It's summer months, so obviously we want to stop the heat from coming in versus wintertime stopping the heat going up. But it's sort of like it just provides a barrier right then and there within an inch or so from the glass, and you go another inch away and you don't feel any difference at all. So it keeps that heat load right at the glass level.
Oh, so further back and into...
I couldn't tell because it was a raw space. We don't have air conditioning. We just have this one big duct coming in there. So, but it's the actual feel of glass and that barrier right there versus 6 inches away.
Perfect. That's great. Jeff, I can't thank you enough for your time today. It's
my pleasure.
Wonderful to talk with you.
I'm glad to recommend the product to other tenants, other landlords, whenever you want.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.